up? Back at y'all again. Everyday therapy. This video right here should explain why I make videos on a regular basis every day. Because I understand that there's people out there that was like me and didn't know any better. They was blue pill. That's woman or man. And have no idea what's going on out here. And the reason why you have no idea what's going on out here is because you think since you have a good heart, then that must mean mostly everybody else got a good heart too. Or nobody would do that shit because I would do that shit. It's not how it works, people. Unfortunately, that's just not how it works. That's why I love making these videos, because I know it's reaching people. And I know it's making people be more cautious when they're dealing with people, instead of being naive. But stop being a cleanup woman or man. This shit is on many levels. This shit just isn't after somebody comes after you after they break up type shit. This shit is in relationships. This shit is in marriage. This shit is in friendships. It's actually in business and everything all across the globe, but we just gonna stick to the relationship part about it. Or, you know, like friends and lovers. See, a lot of people, man, they're in relationships and shit, but they're not getting everything they want out of that relationship, and that's when they come to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or they're single, right? But they're not getting pussy from the other girl, so they come to you to get it. She's not getting the attention from the guy she wants, so she comes to you to get it. And I'm missing my gear. See, this is what I mean, man. You gotta be on high alert. And what genuinely happens a lot of times is, as a woman, since you don't realize the man is coming up to you to be the cleanup woman, you end up getting involved with the man, and now you got feelings for the man, and now you can't like somebody else that actually likes, that you should like and really likes you, because you're caught up with the wrong guy. And for a man, it kind of could be the same way for the most part. The only way it doesn't work for a man like that is if the man's a player, but we're not even talking about them, because they're not affected by it. Why are they not affected by it? That's man and female player. Why are they not affected by it? Because they're the ones that's doing the effect. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that's utilizing this shit, man. It's not the good women and men that's utilizing this shit and using people for shit. It's the players. Good women and men use people, but they don't misuse people. So a good woman's gonna want money and things like that, or need, you know, she wants you to provide too. She's not gonna misuse you, that's the difference. Same vice versa. But man, like what I was saying, people in relationships not getting everything they need, they come to social media to get it, they cheat to get it, they show you attention to get it. This is why you see a lot of women in other men's faces, because they're not getting what they want from the boyfriend at home, so they want to come out and venture out and get it from other men. And you, my friend, are the cleanup guy, if you fall for that. Most people do not know how to disengage from people and be alone. I'm not even going to get into that no more. We've already beat that dead horse 1,000 times, right? But These are the same type of people that can't disengage from people. These are the same type of people that use other people to do their woman or man's job. And then once it goes good again in the relationship, they don't even know you. You're nothing to them. If they don't get nothing out of you, if they can't use you for anything, you're worthless to them. It could be as small as putting up a box or something. Like say at a job, like I said, business part 2. It ain't just the relationship, friend and lover shit, it's the business too. It could be as far as putting up a box. If you're not useless, if you're not useful to them, they have no use for you. But I want to stick to the subject of cleaning up. A lot of people are hurt by the person they really want. Let's go to the man side for a minute. Every man really wants a solid woman, like, believe it or not, even a player. But a lot of times what happens is, with the man, say he got a woman, or say he want a woman, either one. If he got a woman and she's not doing her part, this is why y'all say, why is a married man in my inbox? Blah, blah, blah. Well, because that woman he's with isn't doing what he needs her to do, or she is doing everything, he's just ungrateful. Because sometimes you got that going on too. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'll put to you like this. It does not matter if the partner they're with is doing their job to the fullest or not. That's not the point. The point is people use you as a cleanup person. It's all in their mind, honestly. The partner might be doing everything right, and they still might say that it's not good enough. I need this cleanup guy or this cleanup woman. You see what I mean? But the subject of this video isn't to say who's doing right and who's doing wrong. It's to let you know that don't be a cleanup woman or man to these people, man. Don't show them attention. Don't show them anything. If they got a boyfriend or girlfriend at home, do not be showing them extra affection and attention. They don't deserve that from you. In fact, they shouldn't be seeking it from you. And if they are seeking it from you, it's because they want you to clean up after the person that's not doing their job correctly. That's the woman or man's job, to please that man. If he's a player and he got all these women, what do he need? Why does he need you for? Why does a player need you for? That's not your job to fulfill his infatuation with multiple women. That's let them other women do that shit. You, on the other hand, find somebody else. Don't deal with that, man. Don't be the cleanup woman. What? Because he can't get no pussy tonight from the woman he fucked with. Now he want to hit you up. You know what I mean? Because you were the third or fifth choice in his choosing. You know what I mean? Or she got tired of it and realized he's just a player, so she want to leave him alone. But now he want to hit you up, spin the block. You know what I mean? Same thing with y'all men. Except for it's not sex a lot of times with the women. With the men, it's sex. With the women, it's usually, I'm struggling in life, I need finances or attention. Since the other guys that I wanted are not giving me the finances and attention, let me spin the block and pick some of these draft picks that I put way down on the list. That's all they doing. And then when they get people they like better than you, they're going to discard you like they never knew you. They're going to make up excuses. You're a great guy or a great girl, but I don't think you're right for me or this or that. It's always an excuse to make them feel better and to soften the blow. So if they do decide to come back to you and spin the block again, they can. If you're stupid enough to fall for the fucking. Ain't no woman or man in a right mind gonna say you're too good of a woman or man, but I don't want you. That don't make sense. Man, you're so great of a woman, but you know what? I just don't want you. Beyonce knows you're probably one of my favorite women I've ever seen in life. But you know what? I just don't want you. It's just not for me. That's ridiculous. It's a bullshit ass lie, man. But back to the subject of cleaning up. I get off subject a lot, but sometimes it's needed. People have no problem with using other people because a lot of people don't care about themselves. So they're not going to care about if they hurt you or not, man. They don't care if they use you or not. You think they give a fuck about your feelings? Just because you got a big heart and wouldn't do it to somebody don't mean they won't. Too many people out here will, man. And that's what you're seeing out here. What you're seeing is a bunch of people not getting what they want from the person they want, so let me start getting it from other people. But I'm here to tell y'all today, live and direct, with another Sunday celebration that we made it and we're healthy and we're doing great in life. And who gives a fuck if we got a girlfriend and all that bullshit? That shit don't matter. Look, I'm telling y'all, man, what they're doing is they're not getting it from the ones they want, so they'll use you for now. I'll use you for attention for now. Here's my number. You know what I mean? I'll use you for now. Let's have sex as a man. Let me break this down a little bit. Men, I'll use you for sex, attention, money. Women, I'll use you for attention, sex, money, comfort. A lot of times when people break up with their relationships and immediately go out, this is why I'm against that immediately going out shit. And when I say this, a lot of people attack. You know why? I'll tell y'all something. Y'all know why people attack my videos Y'all know why people attack my videos? Because they're the type of people that use people. They're the type of people that use people to clean up the mess that they created. What's the mess they created? Choosing the wrong men and women, or man or woman. So let me get this straight. Let's say today I choose a woman, the wrong woman, and she does me wrong, or I'm with her, but she doesn't give me sex. Oh, let me hit up somebody in their inbox. That's what these men are doing. They want you to be the cleanup woman. They're not going to leave the girl they with. They just want you to be on the side to clean up what she's not doing. Or maybe she is doing it and they're just selfish. As far as the players go, maybe every woman he deal with is giving him what he needs. But the fact of the matter is, he's still using you as a cleanup woman because he's not going to give you, he's not committing to you, right? You're cleaning up his needs. You're giving him his needs, basically. But when it comes to a player, he's using more than one cleanup person. He's using cleanup women. Or she is using cleanup women. Such and such didn't cash out tonight. Let me hit up Roger. Roger can't cash out tonight. He's with his wife. Let me hit up such and such. Felicia ain't trying to fuck tonight. Let me hit up what's his name. See, you're just a cleanup person for what somebody else didn't do. They fuck with you based off of how somebody else treats them. That's a cleanup person. I'll like you as long as my boyfriend treats me like shit. But the moment he acts like he cares again, I gotta treat you like shit. Because you was just a cleanup guy. Or girl, vice versa. My girlfriend ain't giving me no pussy and play right now. She mad at me. Let me go in women's inboxes. This is what they do. If they get mad at this video, it ain't because I'm bashing. Ain't got nothing to do with no fucking bash. And if anything, I'm bashing the actions of women and men. The problem is they know they're guilty, man. And I have to say it because I don't want people who are good people out here who don't use people as cleanup people to get played. Because a lot of people think like I used to think. Everybody has good heart. There's no way that a motherfucker would do that because I wouldn't do that, right? This is what you think, but you're sadly mistaken. It does not matter how good of a woman or man you are either. People will do you wrong, no matter what, because they don't care. They simply don't care. As long as they're happy, that's all that matters. And when I say happy is temporary happiness, because they use things around them to make themselves happy. Because if it was inner happiness, they wouldn't have to use cleanup people. They would just discard who's not doing their job. Okay, you're not making me happy. I'm just going to be alone, like I did. In fact, you can go on the level of a relationship. Yeah, I know she cheated on me, man, but you know what? I'm just going to use her as a cleanup person. Keep her around, and I don't want her no more. But I'm going to fuck with other people and keep her around. Or I don't want my wife no more, man, but I'm just going to cheat. Keep her around to pay the bills and shit like that. In fact, that's all cheaters do, is use people as cleanup people. And then they go back to the person they're with and use him or her as a cleanup person. And most people who are in relationships with that person are oblivious to it, because they really think the person loves them, man. And it's so unfortunate. Don't even get me started on social media. How a lot of people be in relationships and come on here for the attention of y'all, using y'all for y'all attention, man. That's why, for the most part, y'all see me make videos on here, man, and make posts about how people do people wrong. That's about it. Because, you know, I don't have attention to give away for no reason. I'll give people attention if it's changing their lives. Now, I don't mind giving away that attention. I don't mind making these videos to try to help people so they don't get burned by people and shit like that. That's different. That's attention and time that's worth it to me. But to give attention and time on Facebook to people just for their validation, that's a problem. Click and like on shit, that woman don't give no damn about you, man. She don't care if you died tomorrow. But you click and like and shit, treating her because some other man didn't do it. Treating him because some other woman ain't doing it. Or because I don't really like you like that, but I'm gonna keep you around for now until I find somebody I really like. That's the same fucking thing. Cleaning up comes in different forms. It's not just one form. It ain't just a rebound form like most of y'all think. It's in many forms. Attention, money, rebound, sex, working, like at work. Any and everything, man. I understand that everybody has to be used, but misuse is the problem. Like, don't try to misuse me. Like, I feel like this is why I'm against men paying women that don't like them to fuck with them. Because, man, you can save that money for you, your future kids, and the future woman that really wants you and you really want. Why are you wasting it on women that don't want you? Or vice versa, with females. A lot of females right now with a man they're not going to be with in the end. All they're doing is wasting time and wasting work and wasting emotional love that they can actually give to someone else later. And I know they're going to feel like, well, I'll be able to love later when I find the right guy. Yeah, but not always. Some people don't come back from the destruction the person has caused them. And they might be able to love again, but not like they could have if they didn't let somebody destroy them as much. Or maybe they stay with the person too long and they have a kid by them. Now they couldn't get the higher value man, or vice versa, woman, that they could have got. And it might not just be a kid, it could be a lot of things. It could be, it's usually kids though, because if you, nobody wants to have a kid by the wrong person. Let's be honest about it. But if you do, fine. It did. It happened. Oh well. Take it as a blessing. Move on, right? But if you could avoid that shit and have a kid with somebody you married to and shit, that's the ideal way to do it, right? So let's say you could have pulled Beyonce, but you got a baby mama or a few baby mamas now. She like you, but that's her deal breaker, so she ain't fuck with you. See, that costs you. And not only that, let's say the baby mamas are taking you to child support and trying to make you fight for your kids and see your kids and shit like that. It's all destruction could come from fucking nobody leaves a relationship unscarred. You gonna leave with a scar, dog. I don't give a fuck what you say. You gonna leave without a scar. You don't go through no fucking fire and don't get burned, man. The question is, how big of a scar? The other question is, if you could gain knowledge on how women and men are, and it would help you more likely raise your percentage of choosing the wrong one, wouldn't you take that? Wouldn't you love that advice? If it wasn't for the red pill community and shit like that, I would have never known I was getting cheated on last time. I mean, yeah, I knew the basics. Or I would never know. I would, to this day, not know when a woman's trying to play me. And I have to say woman because I'm a man. You can take it as a man doing it, all right? You don't got to get mad. I hate when y'all do that. I'm not just talking about women, right? But let's just say this. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know, like, man, she went back to her ex. I got to leave her. I wouldn't know that. Or she's playing games. I wouldn't know. I would be oblivious to the games they run. Damn, you mean to tell me really that if you're too nice, they really don't like that shit? Damn, I didn't know that. Shit like this. Back to the cleanup shit. I didn't think people was like this, man. I knew there was bad people and shit, but I never knew, like, man, you really mean that some women only come on Facebook and post pics to get validation of other men because she's not getting it from the guy she's fucking off of Facebook? Damn. Or you really mean they really flirt with men when they're in a relationship, they flirt with other men because the guy she's with isn't giving her attention? Damn. You mean to really tell me she cheats because of that? I would have never guessed none of this. I mean, I kind of knew it, but not like I didn't know it happened way as often as it does. But y'all gotta stop being these cleanup people, man. Even y'all women, man. Mainly with the man, he's using you as a cleanup person for sex. Whether he wants to commit to you or whether the people he's sleeping with ain't giving him none. That's crazy. He's sleeping with them, but they're not giving him none. Y'all get the point, though. He gonna use you as a cleanup person, man. I need some sex. I ain't getting it from my girl at home. That's why he's doing it. And I'm not saying that his girl, he might have done something to his girl to make her not want to sleep with him. Or she might be sleeping with him. But he still uses you as a cleanup person to get more sex because he's greedy, right? And men also use women for attention too. Everybody guilty of that attention. Imagine you doing another woman or man's job, but they get all the benefits for it. They get all the credit for it. Imagine that. That's no different than being a good guy all your life and then you gotta suffer for what the bad guys did to the women. You gotta suffer because he put 10 kids in her and he destroyed her mind and all that shit. You're the cleanup guy. Don't be it. Even if it means being alone, don't be it. Don't be the cleanup guy. If you was a good dude and you know that you didn't do women wrong, you know that you shouldn't have to clean up after some bad guy because she allowed a mess to be made in her life, don't do it. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, that means that she wasn't solid as a woman at some point. Now, no woman's perfect, but most women usually genuinely make good decisions if they're solid women, even in their young 20s. They don't even go after the bad boys. Let me tell you something, man. If she like bad boys then, she still like them now. That's her preference. That's why she gravitates towards that energy. If she really never liked those type of bad guys, then she's probably not going to be a single mother. She's probably married. Definitely not a single mother. And if if they didn't work out, I guarantee you he's not a deadbeat because she don't like that energy. She actually likes decent guys. You know what I mean? If you're a good dude, that's the women you want to fuck with. Not the ones that want to play with the bad boy and then later I want the good guy. She only wants the good guy now because she's in a different league now. As far as her looks in a competition and in a different league of I got to worry about taking care of my kids, not worry about who's the finest man out here. When she was younger, she can get away with that. Now she can't. Same thing with the men, vice versa. They like the girl, they like women for the wrong reasons too when they're young. And then later, oh shit, I better straighten up and pick a woman that actually wants something in life. And if you're a woman that waited, remember, like I said with the good guy, if you're a good girl that preserve yourself, don't settle for none of them. Why you gonna settle with a guy that got 5 kids and you ain't got no kids? You preserved yourself as a woman. I don't understand that. People can say whatever the fuck they want about love and blah, blah, blah. That's some bullshit. Only way I see it, man, if that guy's really on it, I still don't see it. But let's just hypothetically say that this dude's a perfect dude and he's on this shit and he takes care of all his kids, he's really on this shit. All right, fuck it, I guess. You know, but more than likely, he's not on this shit. More than likely. And any man would tell you, man, I did fuck up. Because it's rare when a guy has like 5 different kids, a bunch of baby mamas and shit, and he was doing what's right in life. Nah, he probably wasn't. That's facts. Don't be the cleanup woman. Don't be the cleanup guy. No matter how much you like them. And here's a little secret. Here's a little secret. If they like you a lot, they wouldn't even disrespectfully even try to attempt to make you the cleanup guy or girl. They would, because they like you a lot. They'd be like, damn, I like you, but I ain't gonna do anything like that. That's why a lot of times y'all think women don't like you good men, but it's not that. She would rather just do men wrong that she knows doing her wrong. And she just not gonna fuck with you because she's not really ready for you or whatever you want to call it. She don't want to fuck up your life because she know her life ain't right? That's respect right there. So when people are trying to make you the cleanup guy, using you for attention and this and that, knowing I'm fucking another guy, but I'm gonna come on Facebook and grab your energy and shit, that's disrespectful like a motherfucker. You know, you're supposed to be on Facebook, your Facebook friend's supposed to conversate, but you comment on her page about something not disrespectful, and she don't even acknowledge your comment, but a guy she is attracted to, she'll acknowledge that one. That's disrespectful. That proves it right there that they do this, and so do men. Because this woman's 500 pounds and this one's a model, I'm just going to comment back on this one and ignore the 500-pound woman. That's bullshit, man. That's what I mean by using people for cleanup. Number 1, Not 2, 3. Make sure y'all have a wonderful day, man. And every time y'all have a problem with women and men, come back to my videos. Go to YouTube and get on my videos, man. Because they there. They might all sound the same, but they got different shit in it every time. It's just about the same shit, that's all. But next time it don't work, or you be like, man, I got played again, or they on games, go back to my videos. I promise you, you're going to find some shit in there that's going to keep you armed for basically the evils, how to move in a world full of vultures.